it going.
Yeah,
He's brought down his fully forged ST180. Used to be 180, it's not 180 anymore. We're going to shoot today, so massive thank you for coming down.
No worries.
What we're going to do is, we're going to talk about this car, we're going to go through it. It's sort of a sleeper, in my opinion.
A little bit, yeah.
Although it's not running its full potential at the moment, we're sat at what, 320-ish? So, we're not at full potential. You want to see more than this.
Oh, yeah.
You want to see more than this, but it's awesome to catch this at the moment. To talk about it and enjoy it at this sort of power, explain why I think it's a sleeper, because it looks like it's pretty much standard from outside, but it's definitely not. No. And go and find some nice roads. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's do this. So, second gear. Ooh, there it is. Oh, there it is. You smile on your face. Wow, it sounds good, doesn't it? Man.
Passenger driving, still get the same buzz off it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you go over 4K in these service.
Oh, it's actually like gunshots. Wow, that is impressive.
It just goes
I love the way it's set up. It's so linear.
Yeah.
It doesn't come on boost. It doesn't boost and spin the wheels and It's actually very track focused, I think, because if you come out of a corner, like if we're going around this corner and I smashed it into second and we're going, it's not going to spin me off into a hedge. It's actually going to hook and then go round. So, fully forged engine, which, how many have you had? This is like number
third engine in total, second forged.
Wow, that's interesting.
I'll go into that in a bit.
But I mean, that's what happens when you put big power through one of these. It's going to sort of let go here and there. The engine that's in it now, run me through the specs.
So we're running Wiseco pistons, Cytec Racing development rods. So it was one of the first Fiestas with that type of forged rod in it, from Lead Performance. The head is all being refreshed from Cuba speeds, genuine Ford gaskets around the whole engine. The usual intake, ITG all round, AirTech intercooler, R-Sport baffled sub, forward manifold done by NCG Performance, a hybrid turbo X47R, completely straight through exhaust, no problems.
I was going to say, it's loud, isn't it? It announces itself, I think the word is.
No back box, nothing.
No, oh my god, completely straight pipe. Wow.
Nothing at all. Aircon delete, so there's no aircon.
It's a legit race car, mate. It's what it is. It has all of the potential in the world to be the perfect Fiesta build. Is what this is.
The engine's built. It can have a much bigger turbo on if it wanted to.
Wow, really?
I could, change standard injectors though. So that's probably one thing that's still in there.
So you're limited with the injectors at the moment.
Probably.
So, but what you're going to see with an injector? What are you going to see with better injectors?
Probably see about 370.
370.
I've been told.
Wow.
But I've got a high pressure fuel pump in there at the moment because when we was building the engine and working with NCG on it, they said that usually the standard fuel pump is one of the first things to fail. You start to notice it.
Oh right.
Along with the clutch, and I did the high pressure fuel pump when the engine was being built. Did the clutch last week. So,
there we go then. So it can hold on to the power it's running at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think the setup you've got is, I'm going to say, indestructible. It's not running all of the power in the world, but it's not forcing itself to run 370 brake horsepower.
It's like a lot more. I'd say.
But it's quite safe at this power and enjoyable.
Relatively,
which is good.
Obviously, there's still like all the sensors in the engine are standard, so a lot of them are kind of
they're still like, oh my god, what are you doing?
They were reading at like their maximum in a way. Really happy with it at the moment. It comes on well. Second gear, you don't really get a lot of traction, but apart from that, though,
it goes. Third and fourth.
Really
that's
goes.
the thing. After shooting a few of these, I've noticed third and fourth are the power gears. That's where they really hook up, and you start to feel like there's the power. It's really sticking to the road. White line anti-roll bars.
Just in the rear.
Just in the rear, which is a good place to put them because they could do with it. I think on these cars. That's not saying that they're bad from the factory, but I think you can definitely feel a difference in these with those bars.
Solid engine mount,
which is what we could do. We started it, and I was like, wow, you have got solid engine mounts, and this gives a bit more feedback.
Really connected to it.
It's connected, and it's got a bit more feel to a newer car. Which is what I quite enjoy. I enjoy a bit more feedback. Right, so third gear. Oh, it makes a good sound out the back, innit? That's straight for exhaust.
Every time I put my foot down, just instant grin.
It doesn't surge and spin the wheels.
No, it doesn't.
That was third gear, you know, not from a dead stop or anything like that, but third gear, coming round about, what, 3,500 RPM? It was nice and strong, and it curves right round the rev range, which is...
That's why I'm so happy with the map and everything that's on it.
It's progressive, which is... I know a lot of people are like, oh, I want it to come on boost and spin the wheels and stuff, but that doesn't make it go fast.
No, it doesn't.
Whereas this feels like it hooks and goes faster.
Yeah.
So guys, pulling over, let's have a quick look around this Fiesta ST. And I'm going to let you take the reins on this, mate, because you know full well what this car is all about. So we'll start with the engine bay, because a lot of people that are watching this video may be very interested as to what you've done to this part of the car. So, quick rundown of this engine.
Start with the block, really. So it's a ductile block from Puma Speed, steel liners inside there, Wiseco pistons, LED performance rods, the Cytec racing rods, Airtech catch can, Puma Speed primary hose, ITG intake, ITG crossover with Funk Motorsport heat wrap, Airtech intercooler.
Probably the biggest Airtech intercooler I've ever seen in my entire life. It actually dwarfs this car. It's absolutely massive, but very needed in this car because she's running some serious heat.
The engine was a part just in from NCG. He built the engine, took his time. You can't really see it here, but he painted the entire block black. At the time, we did sandblast near enough every nut and bolt in the end.
Wow. So it's taken time. It's taken time.
Obviously, we had a lot of time waiting for parts and stuff. I went over and tried to help out where I could, so I did sandblast most of myself.
Oh really, mate? High five for that, mate. That's impressive.
And,
but that is what building cars is all about. Giving it to a shop is cool, but
obviously, like a lot of people, I got a bit of stick saying, oh, you know, you just give it to a shop, get it given back. So I wanted to try and get involved a bit, learn a bit more about it and what goes into it. So
because once this is on the road and you know how much work has gone into it, you appreciate it a little bit more, I think, rather than just giving some people some money and then driving out with more power.
The hard work that Justin's put in as well. He's put in God knows how many hours on this engine. It really, I think it pays off.
Oh, it does when you drive it, because you realise the work and development and the passion that's gone into this car.
So this is this is the second block, unfortunately.
Second block?
Well, second forged engine.
Second forged engine? Oh.
So my third block, technically, actually. So the first one, obviously, was just a standard engine, and it was just completely shot. You know, it was completely worn out. Had the engine built, as I said, with all the specs. And then we did have a problem when we ran the engine in and we did our first couple of pulls. We did the two of the liners sank on the lined engine. You know, things happen and things break.
Happen, mate. Yeah,
and it was just I mean, it was just the way that you go about getting it back and done next. Really, it's like everybody can point fingers and blame who they want, but at the end of the day, it's just got to get on with it. Things break and you learn from it.
Especially if you force all that power through one of these little engines, it's going to happen at some point.
Yeah, so it's just about learning from it and moving on, really, which is what we did, and we made this. And now,
my God, what you've made is unbelievable. Bodywork wise, no grills at the front, obviously. Airtech.
The top grill had a bit of a problem with an animal.
Oh really? Oh, that's gone.
Front split of the V1.
Just down there. Nice and big.
Yeah,
big eyelids at the front.
Wrapped wing mirrors.
Wrapped wing mirrors with the roof as well, that's black.
Coilovers AP Racing.
AP Racing coilovers. Sat quite nice as well, not all the way down. Got a little bit more adjustment if you needs be.
4 turns, I think, so it's nearly there.
Bad. Bowler wheels.
Yeah, VSTs.
Shout out bowlers. Let's talk about the exhaust, because Miltech, it says Miltech on it, but what's left that's Miltech, mate?
It's a full Miltech system.
Yeah.
But there's no mid box and back box elite as well, which is why it's so loud.
Still incredibly stealthy, which is what we like to see. Relatively standard inside, nice seats, all that sort of stuff.
Nice
boost gauge there.
And that's it, ready for the inside.
It's a simple build,
yeah.
but it's all gone down to that part, which is the engine. I think the engine is just the best part.
Yeah.
And you can tart cars up and make them look a certain way, but until it drives like that, it's all about that drive. It's all about that drive. Awesome, awesome little car, but let's get back on the road, go and enjoy this thing. It's all about the setup of the car.
Yeah. Definitely.
And until you drive something sort of like this, that's set up in this way, you won't really get it. It just progressively comes on, so it makes it more manageable, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Especially being front wheel drive and small, you throw 300 plus brake horsepower through it.
Stock diff as well.
It's stock diff, well, that's just coping really well.
Yeah.
Very, very well. Wow, that is impressive. As a driver, more exciting to drive, because it means it's more chuckable and it's not, down the road, we're going to go that hedge, this hedge, that. The let off, oh my god. It's actually gunshots.